If good is subjective, then compassion becomes the North Star. Hard to quantify goodness, easier to measure kindness in the moment. Be the change you want to see in the world, not in slogan, but in posture. Let your presence reduce harm. Let your words soften impact, aim for tenderness. Even when certainty blurs, you can make a difference, but purity is not guaranteed. Excel first, then overflow. However, do not disappear in service. Self-sacrifice without self-care turns bitter. You owe the world nothing until you can stand inside yourself. Feed your own spirit first. Rest, grow, strengthen. From overflow, generosity becomes sustainable. You cannot pour from an empty well. Exine nice versus good. Nice is a costume. Nice smiles while swallowing truth. Nice avoids conflict at the cost of integrity. Good is not so fragile. If someone threatens your child, you intervene. If your friend asks for honesty, you give it, even if it stings. Trust is built on truth, not on sugar. Goodness has a spine. In sun-laid teens, so it's say labels. Maybe there are no good or bad people, only people navigating choices. Light and shadow passing through the same hands, black and white dissolving into complicated gray. Action is more important than identity. Between the danger of unexamined virtue. Some commit harm convinced they are righteous. They never pause to ask who bleeds from their certainty. Goodness without reflection turns monstrous. To examine yourself is an act of courage. To analyze consequences, maturity. Not everyone even thinks to ask. Exonate over approval. Maybe it's not about being good. Maybe it's about being real. Unfold yourself completely. Love the flawed architecture of your humanity. You are perfectly imperfect. You are enough already. If honesty wounds a fragile expectation, that is sometimes the cost of truth. Alignment is better than applause. Examate, enjoy, and grow. Perhaps life is simpler. Experience it fully. Help others enjoy it too. There is no cosmic scoreboard, only moments grow from what happens. Savor what's offered, expansion is the quiet goal. Examate strength within, but guard your thoughts. Don't be a pushover. Enjoy the gift of life, trust that resilience lives inside you. Life will test you, but strength is internal. Lean into it. Extend the anti-hero arc, of course. Sometimes you're the anti-hero in someone else's narrative. You will fail, you will bruise someone. But if the question of goodness haunts you, that haunting is evidence of care. Those who never wonder rarely repair. Exhibit duality and understanding. Light needs shadow to define its edge. Mistakes prove motion and progress. Stop hating the evidence of learning. Humanity is the goal. Wrong is allowed. Understanding, that might be the real ascent. Extend makes their survival arena. And some play life like a harvest game. A grind. Take what you can, move on. There is no singular script. Free will multiplies outcomes. At times it feels like survival television. Hunger Games morality. Instinct over philosophy. Exonex the kaya conscience. At the end of the day, do what lets you sleep. A heavy conscience is louder than any critic. You feed your soul with the choices you make. At night, let your dreams be gentle with you. Happiness often follows a clear internal verdict. And maybe this is it. As death approaches, to say, I would not erase a second, not the pain, not the joy, not the lessons carved into me that drive my spirit home. A life fully integrated, a story that I own, no revisions requested. If that is the ending, perhaps that is enough.